you are in an organization which is dedicated to popularizing science. Right. Do you feel that, here is this moon mission which Wing Commander Sharma, you are Rao, are all saying this is about kids. It's about rekindling the interest of kids in science and creating a new generation of scientists. Has ISRO failed to popularize science in that way?
I think so, because it's a historic day for India. It's a big event. This is the first time that we've actually launched a spacecraft outside the Earth's orbit. Because till now, all the communication satellites were kind of going around the Earth. And, that's the limit. But for the first time, you have something that is actually leaving the Earth's gravitational field, going around some other object. And while it's a very historic day, it's also a very sad day, because ISRO kind of failed to capitalize on it. I think we missed a big shift.
And that's your model of the Chandrayaan, right?
It is.
And you've built it from just one picture that ISRO provided on
one set of pictures, because they had different angles. So there's just one set of pictures, and that's all we could do. We had nothing more. We wanted to go out to students, and there were so many of us. My entire team was struggling to actually carry enough information to give to the students. And it is really sad. Our General Secretary and the founder of SPACE, Mr. Sachin Bhamba, actually tried to contact the PR officer, I think Mr. Satish. And he spoke to him over the phone in April. That's a long time back. And he said that he would like to get a group of students for the launch, or at least, interact with the scientists. Did not happen.
That's really sad. In fact, Anita Luthra, do you feel a sense of regret that NASA makes such a huge effort to take school children to NASA, to actually witness liftoffs, to witness gravitational programs?
Absolutely.
But Sriharikota, no Indian
none
student,
at
I think,
all.
has been
In
there.
fact, even our students from Delhi, students from India, so many of them are invited to NASA every year. In fact, there are prizes that if students do well in a particular science competition, the first prize is a trip to NASA.
Yeah.
And our Indian students are applying for that. And
So is there a lack of interest in pure science then in school at the moment? Do people opt for science, or is science just a stepping stone to IT and economics honors?
Partly. In school, even now, science is popular. But after that, once they cross the school, it loses its popularity. That's because we haven't kept pace. The Indian government has done nothing for sciences at the college level. The children take up sciences in school, but after that, we haven't kept pace with what globalization offered 10 years ago.
And I'm told there's a dearth of science teachers, actually. There's a dearth. So you're just one of the rare science teachers that there are.
You see, depending how many people would want to come into teaching. That is one more thing. If we had kept pace with globalization, kept pace with the kind of jobs they offered, kept pace with the kind of pay packets they offered to our science stream students, I'm sure science would have been at a much higher peak today than it is.
So science is still not considered a viable career option.
Absolutely.
But Ranjana Kaur, you are a space law expert. Tell us what that means, first and foremost.
Well, all human activities in outer space have to be governed by a set of laws. At this point in time, they are governed by international space law conventions.
Right.
All of which have been formulated under the aegis of the United Nations.
Right.
India is a signatory, has ratified all except the Moon Agreement. Now
There
that
is a
becomes
Moon Agreement.
important. There is a Moon Agreement. And none of the big space powers have ratified it.
Okay.